At this point, we're in the session, but notice in the participants section that our signer hasn't joined yet. The connected column shows they're not currently connected. As a notary, you can access and prepare the session even when signers aren't present, but we cannot start the video conference until at least one signer joins. Let's wait for our signer to join the session. Great! You can see the notification in the text chat that our signer has joined the session. The connected column now shows they're active. Now we can start the video conference, which is a mandatory regulatory requirement for completing any notarization. Click the Start button. Remember, only you as the notary control the video conference. The video conference is now live. All participants can see and hear each other. Any participant joining from this point forward will automatically join the video conference. Notice that both you and the signer now appear in the video feeds. It's important to note, there are no private rooms or private communications in the video conference or any other communications channel. All communications are visible and audible to all connected session participants. Now, let's discuss the critical ID verification process. For any participant who was required to complete third-party authentication, you must perform a secondary ID verification. In this case, our signer has already completed their third-party ID verification. You can see their authentication status shows Passed. Now that the video conference is running, a button has appeared in the Actions column for ID verification. Let me click it. This pop-up shows the ID images that were captured during the third-party verification process. Now, I need to ask the signer to hold up their physical ID in the video conference. Watch the signer's video feed as she holds up her ID. I'm comparing three things carefully: the ID document visible in the video, the face of the person in the video, and these captured ID images from the third-party verification. All three must match. This is a mandatory step. You cannot complete the notarization until every person who passed third-party ID validation also passes this secondary check by you, the notary. Once I've verified everything matches, I'll mark the ID as confirmed. Let's review what's required before you can complete a session and finalize documents. Each document must contain at least three things. First, a notary signature. That's your signature. Second, a notarial seal, your stamp. Third, at least one participant's signature. For the session itself, two additional requirements must be met. First, a live video conference must have occurred. Without a video record, no notary session can be completed. This is a regulatory requirement. Second, any participant who was required to complete third-party authentication must have had their ID documents compared to their live video feed by you. We just demonstrated that process. If you try to complete the session before meeting these requirements, you'll receive an error message explaining what's still needed. Now we're ready to complete the session. Click the Complete Session button in the top toolbar. The Complete Notary Session dialog appears. This shows all documents currently in the session and their eligibility for finalization. Documents that meet all requirements are ready for notarization. If any requirements are missing, the dialog will tell you what's needed. To demonstrate that, let's simulate a missing notarial stamp. See what happened there? The system recognized the missing seal. Now we're getting the alert that the document is not yet finalized. It's a reminder of the requirements for a valid notarization. At least one signer signature, notary signature, and notary seal. Let's add back that seal now. Not every uploaded document must be notarized. Select only the documents you want to finalize. Only these will have notarized copies produced. The Notary Journal dialog now appears. Completing a journal entry is a regulatory requirement. Fill out the information about this notarization. This journal entry will be saved and visible in your admin dashboard on the Notary Journal page. The journal will ultimately contain information about the notarization, as well as links to download the videos recorded during the live teleconference. The documents are now sent to the backend for production. This process takes moments to several minutes depending on document size. The customer will receive 2 email notifications. The first email confirms the session is complete and document processing has begun. The second email arrives when processing is complete and documents are ready for download. Customers download their documents through their My Account dashboard on the retail website. After logging in, the session appears in their order history like any other service order. Here's where billing comes into play. If the notarization stayed within the free included number of stamps and signatures, the customer can download documents immediately. However, if there's an outstanding balance because additional stamps or signatures were used, clicking the View Completed Session button will display an informational message that leads the customer to payment screens where they can pay the remaining balance. Lastly, let's run through a few troubleshooting measures. If you encounter a completion error, carefully review the error message. It will specify exactly which requirements are outstanding, whether it's a missing signature, an unverified ID, or an unstarted video conference. Before we close, let's review the critical regulatory requirements you must always follow. Number 1. The video conference is mandatory. You cannot complete a notarization without a live video record. Number 2. You must attest to your physical location in your home state before every session. Number 3. ID verification is a 2-stage process for authenticated participants, third-party verification followed by your live video comparison. Number 4. A journal entry is required for every notarization, no exceptions. Number 5. Only you control which document participants are viewing. This prevents confusion and ensures compliance. Number 6. Remember, there are no private communications in any channel. Everything is visible and audible to all participants. Congratulations! You've completed the notary training for remote online notarization. You now know how to launch a session, navigate the interface, use all available tools, verify participant identities, and complete compliant notarizations. If you have questions, consult your admin dashboard for additional resources or contact support. Remember to always check your state's specific laws and regulations regarding remote online notarization requirements. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your remote notarizations.